Do you need me to send you a link?
Probably. I'm on your YouTube channel, but it's not popping up.
Especially if you refresh.
Oh, there it is.
There
Space Gineers. Oh god, I can hear myself speak. I hate it.
we go. Oh yeah, sorry.
Also, it's heavily delayed, but...
Yeah.
Okay, go on me. Go on.
Alright, so wait, what do you want me to show you again? You can always mute it, by the way. You want me to show you...
Okay,
Groups.
Sure.
What do you mean sure? That is what you wanted me to show you, wasn't it?
I don't know what groups are.
Okay, yeah, so... For example, look. So... If we look at this, I have the ability to do that. Both of them at the same time. Which I just realised takes you a second to actually see it. Ah, I love streaming.
Yeah, I saw. I just want to know how.
Yeah. I was just confirming that that's what you want me to do.
Yes.
Right.
I need to know,
So-
for example, how to move 2 pistons at once.
So, okay, so you'll see it as it comes up, obviously, but there's these speed modules, right? I'm going to show you how to do it. So for me, I have to select all 3 at once, right? I don't know how you do that on Xbox. For me, it's just shift and click,
Why do that?
right?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Oh, I think I might know how.
And in the right-hand side, there's block
Yes.
group. You then give it a name, and then you can save it, and then it comes up at the top as whatever group name you've given it between 2 asterisks.
Block group. Okay, so I'll just call it piston.
Exactly.
Okay. Piston. Save. Okay, and then I go to the button. Go to groups. Piston. Okay. Which one do I select?
What do you mean?
Can I use the same button to push them and pull them?
Yeah, just use reverse.
Just use reverse. Oh, reverse. Okay.
Because reverse will
push
just
it
make
up,
it go
and
the
then-
other way. And that's just the easiest way
Oh.
to do it.
There you go.
So there you go.
Thank you. That's been pissing me off. Okay. Well, now I know how to group it. I have to hold right bumper and A at the same time. Oh, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of holding both bumpers
No,
and
no,
then
no.
pressing a button.
It wasn't that. I just accidentally decided to use my fucking jetpack and killed myself.
Oh, Jesus.
As I'm sure you'll see in a couple of seconds. My body's
I
just
just-
fucking
yeah.
smacked against the door. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Uh,
The amount of times I've done that is scary.
whilst I have you on stream, is there anything else you'd like to see?
Okay, so conveyors, that's all sorted. The drills, I'm gonna get that all hooked up. So I have a junction, a conveyor junction on top of the pistons.
Mm-hmm.
So do I just put the conveyors from there into the storage and then storage to the refiners?
Yes.
And that's it.
Uh-huh. And then, yeah, so that
Yeah.
should...
That's simple.
Uh,
Fuck me.
I know, right? It's annoying when it's deceptively simple, but honestly, there's so many little things in this game. Are you watching my stream right now?
Yeah, I'm still on it.
If you're alright, I'll give you a little base tour.
So you're underground as well, right?
Kind of. I'm in the side of a mountain.
Well, you ever notice how piss poor the lighting is?
Yep.
I was hoping that perhaps you, playing for longer, would have figured out something.
You can up the intensity of lighting. So, okay, so how long
but does it-
behind me are you? Just so I have...
The quality is dipped. You're at some sort of cave entrance. You're looking at a door,
Okay, I haven't moved much, so that sadly doesn't help.
and now you're looking outside.
Okay, so that's not a huge delay at all.
No, it's not a huge delay, but it is delayed.
Okay, so looking at my base, right? I have sorted lights a little bit. Alright, so if I go over here, this whole area that I'm in, this big cave, is my rover bay in creation, the one that I was telling you I was doing today. This
Okay.
assembler here, that you'll see in 10 seconds or so, is I just, whenever I build a new bay, I try and build an assembler with it so that I've got somewhere to make it with.
Oh, is that stuff around it, the modules that you can add?
Yes, that is exactly
I was
it.
wondering. I was wondering what that was. Oh, that makes so much more sense now.
Yep.
With all the little side thing. Okay, fuck. Now I feel dumb.
I recommend for the assemblers speed modules, okay? Just make sure your power
Yeah.
capacity can deal with it.
Hmm.
But yeah, speed modules, and then I am going to do so. I'm going into my little room right now. Right? Automatic closing door behind me.
Yep.
And I'm on a lift.
Oh god, the lift. That's something I need to figure out.
With a light on the top of it that lights the whole thing. Except it doesn't light it very well at the bottom of the lift, but yeah.
I saw it was a bit dim down there. That's not bad.
It can go faster, but my god, it like flings you when it goes faster.
Yeah, I'd rather not become a red mist when I hit the ceiling.
And then to the left of it is just my actual main hangar bay doors that activate whenever you get close.
Really?
I can show you how to do that sort of stuff if you want.
Oh, fuck. You know, I think I'm good. For now, at least.
Yeah, I get it. And
I just want to focus on actually getting up some sort of... I want a base.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
that's what
I get
want.
it. I get it. And then up above my hangar bay doors is my power supply.
Oh, interesting design. I like it.
Yeah. I have them all the colors that they are as well, because I'm like trying to have it blend into the mountainside, you know? That's why it's all
kind of hard to have moving objects blend, but I understand your...
yeah. But I mean, the more chance they have of blending, the better.
So because they're so high up, does that make them spin faster, or...?
Yes. Honestly, like, these are not really being maximized. If you want to maximize what wind turbines can do, you kind of want to make them like 8 blocks high, and like have a space of about 8 around them, you know?
Okay.
So essentially just put them nice and high and not clustered too close together. Like, I've put mine quite close together, so they're not making maximum efficiency, but they're also not bad either.
Okay. Well, as long as they're, you know, good enough, then that's fine.
Exactly, yeah. Over here, I have my welder drone. This thing, I absolutely love this thing, although it is a nightmare to try and fly. But I made it because I was making this big bay area, and I'm sure you've maybe figured out that, you know, trying to actually make a big, just like, area.
Open area,
yeah, exactly. So that's why I made this little robot. And if I go into here, this place that I've walked into now is my main ship construction room. I've only made one ship out of it so far though. But if I go onto the command seat here, I can activate the robot. Other drone, control it, use the camera, and then I have a remote control toy.
Can you have AI controlled drones that do things for you?
Not properly. You can, but you need scripts, which I don't think you can get.
I can get. I just have to type them out manually.
Ooh, yeah, okay. However, you can get something not amazing, but definitely useful, which is autopilot. So if I deactivate my camera, you can see the ship. And then if I press the autopilot button, I can lose control of the ship, and this one is designed to park itself.
Oh, cool.
I don't know why they always go up high though. I've literally specifically got it designed to go low, but it just always goes really high.
Maybe you have it upside down.
Maybe. And that's why the as you maybe see, the hangar bay for it is nice and curved, so that it actually
So it, when it hits, it goes down.
because it does go down, and then it's designed so it locks into place and switches off.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, it took a lot of fucking doing. It's really difficult to make that thing work right.
I believe that.
However, it's so rewarding to just, like, once I've finished using it, just let it park itself. Because especially just try to use that little camera is really difficult. And then as you can see, it's got its own little parking bay area. This whole unbuilt section is going to be used for more parking bays, essentially, as and when I need them.
Okay.
Then through here, I have my main base. Just in here is my medical center. Speaking of which, if you make one of these proper ones, you can actually change your appearance and stuff in them.
I know I have made one.
Oh, nice.
Although there's not really much to change except your color.
Yeah, exactly. If you see that green little unknown signal, you'll see it in a second. I looked at it for a minute. If you head to those, they sometimes give you new armor variants and designs. Oh. Hello again.
Go on.
Hello.
Discord did the Discord does best.
How long did I lose you for?
A while.
What was the last thing I said?
You said about changing your appearance. I said can't change much except your color,
yeah.
and you were like, yeah.
Yeah. That little green thing that I'm looking straight at. If you go to them, they will sometimes have new armor variations in them for you.
The green thing.
Yeah. The unknown signal. You see it?
The only green thing I have is a space base, and it is 2,169 kilometers away.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's above Earth. I'm pretty sure it's above Earth.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm just going through it right now. I don't have much variance, but I do have a little bit of variance on clothing that I've gotten from them. I don't really go to them that much. They're not amazing. But yeah, and then here is my storage, which is poorly lit, as you can see. Big storage area. All of these on
For some reason it's now incredibly delayed.
Oh, okay.
You're not even looking at your variations yet.
Oh wow.
Now you are. Yeah, no, it's really bad.
Got my
You have a rainbow suit?
Mm-hmm. Got a little to-do list, my assembler refiners, and then...
I mean, it's not incredible variation, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah. That's kind of exactly it. It's just nothing more than kind of cool. I'm just giving a little walking tour of the base now. If you see anything you like or want me to explain, just let me know.
I just need to beautify my base at this point.
Yeah, it feels really nice to do that.
It's mostly made out of scaffolding right now, but once this mining system that I got going on actually gets going on, things are going to get a lot better.
What was I going to say? Have you used any vehicles at all yet? Or have you just kind of been just
like I said,
focusing on base building?
my rover.
Oh yeah. Well, what is it designed to do again? Oh yeah, mining.
No. It's designed to drive around.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Not very well. It's so fucking fast. It's made 5 wheels on either side. I've made it actually look quite cool with curved blocks. But the amount of fucking times that I flipped it and had to spend forever building counterweights just to try and flip it over again.
Oh yeah.
Also, the solar panels on the back are not as small as I'd like them to be.
Yeah. See, this is another thing that I like about Earth, is you don't need solar panels. Like, wind energy will do it for you perfect, and it's 24/7.
Yeah, but I mean for rovers though.
Oh yeah, I just use batteries and have them recharge at your base.
How do you do that?
Let me show you. Am I in my little mining ship for you yet?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna park it. Actually, no, I'm just gonna take it outside just so I can have a little bit of space. I'm not a big fan of flying vehicles inside, but I've specifically made the main part of my base wide enough to take this thing. For this.
So did you design this thing
This crappy
before
piece
you
of
made
shit.
your mining thing? Yeah.
The base.
Before you made the mining system that you showed me.
Yeah.
Did you make it before? Or...
No, this little ship that I've got, I made before. However, this ship isn't actually for mining.
Oh, this is for clearing out space.
Excavating, yes. Because I'm sure you also found out whilst you were building your underground one that excavating by hand is yet again also very tedious.
So fucking hellish.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why this thing is absolutely amazing.
When we play together, cannot we make our base above ground?
Yeah, I've got no issue with that. I'm presuming that's what you want to do as well when we go to play together, to start a new base.
Oh yeah, I wanna start a new
have an
playthrough.
base, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, wait, what was it you want me to show you again?
How do you recharge them? Because removing the solar panels from the back and just making it look all nice. I tried designing it like. Have you ever seen The Martian?
Yeah. You tried designing it like that.
I was trying to design it like that with the main rover in the front and him pulling along solar panels in the back.
I have honestly crashed so many fucking buggies. Seriously. 1 second. Yeah, I've went through more buggies than I am even willing to admit. Okay, let's see here.
Crashed this one down a huge ass crater. I was lucky I got it out.
Nice. So, if I go into this one, right? I'm guessing you have batteries on it to go with the solar panels, yeah?
You're flying the ship.
Yeah. I'm still sitting in my ship.
Oh, okay, cool. Yes, I have 2 batteries, and it's surrounded by 3 solar panels.
So, on my ship, the tunneler, although it looks like I've decided, so I've got 4 batteries on this thing, okay? And all you do is, once you've grouped them, you can change the charge mode to recharge specifically or discharge specifically. So what I do with ships is when I plug them into the base, hit recharge. And then they'll suck power out of the base. Auto's good, however, the problem is if your base is using more energy than it's producing, auto will mean that the base will also suck power out of the rover. So what I exactly. So what I like to do is put them on recharge mode, and then for whatever reason, should I need to use the batteries to help the base, then I can just change it to auto so the base can use the batteries from it, you know.
Okay. Have you made a space station?
Not in this one. I did try it before, but I tried it too quickly. And
how does it work? Does what's the word I'm looking for? Orbits and stuff matter?
No.
So it's just get to a certain height, it won't pull you back down.
Exactly.
Okay.
Honestly,
you can actually fly to space with a hydrogen tank.
You can.
I know, it's cool.
Oh, did you do it?
I did. Yeah. When I first played, I didn't get the tank out of the lander. And I tried flying, but you do not go high without the tank.
No, you do not. The tank is a necessity. As a matter of fact, on this character, I have 3.
Yeah, honestly, I don't blame you. I've been considering doing that.
At the very least, 2.
I had something really bad happen to me on this playthrough.
Oh, what happened?
I just remembered. So, you know how I built that medical station, right? Well, you can respawn at it.
Oh no.
And I deleted my my landing drop pod because I was like, well, I got this. And then it came to night, and for some reason, my base just did not want to produce power during the day. Which means when it came to night, the batteries drained,
Yeah.
and that died. And, fun fact, so did my oxygen tank.
Oof.
So when I went to the oxygen hydrogen producer, put in my tanks, nothing came out, and I died. And I can still see my respawn pod 34 kilometers away, right?
Mhm.
On the other side of the planet.
Oh.
I only had just enough hydrogen to fly around the planet.
Very lucky then.
Very lucky. The only reason I could actually see this base still was because the respawn pod beacon glitched and still stayed after I deleted it. And there's it landed next to some iron, and since those come with like ore
Mhm.
things, for some reason it just stuck to my HUD, and I was able to find my way home. Because if I wasn't able to, I probably would have just put the game down.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that.
But oh my god, the way I died, it was just so horrible. So I made contingency plans. I put a survival kit inside the rover.
Oh yeah.
I moved the medical station to the main base area, which is powered by 4 wind turbines.
Mhm.
So day and night, it's fine.
That's good. I'm glad you were able to
But-
fucking fix that without it going horribly wrong, though.
I know it was so close to being so bad.
So you might be able to see, by the way, I'm kind of showing you something right now that I think is very important for you to remember.
I haven't even gotten to painting bases yet. That's gonna be fun.
What's that?
Painting stuff, I haven't even got into it yet.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So that should be fun.
I'm showing you right now the projector, right?
Ah, yes, the projector. I read the description for that.
Mm-hmm. So
Wait, what?
What?
You have a thing in the top right?
What thing in the top right?
The little square that tells you what things do.
What little? What menu?
When
was
you
that
were placing. When you were placing the projector,
on? Uh-huh.
there was a little square in the top right.
Oh yeah. It tells me which way it'll turn if I press the buttons. Yeah.
I don't fucking have that. I have the guesswork. I mean, it shows me the little line where the 3 little lines, one red, one blue, one green,
Yeah.
and those lines determine which way it spins, but it's not really intuitive.
So I was about to say, so do you know how to save projections then, and whatnot?
No. Wait, can I just save them from anyone?
Mhm. Yeah, if you go, I don't
There-
know how you would.
There
save-
was something on there. Something before you start. It was like it's kind of like a marketplace. I haven't gone on it yet. I haven't even. I'm still struggling on the actual game, let alone
Yeah.
projecting it. But I'm pretty sure you can download blueprints. So I can
Yeah.
just download anyone's blueprint for anything.
Yes,
That's good to know.
I know. It's very handy. I've just kind of tried to show you how they work. So I have taken a blueprint for my ship that is way too big for this hangar, so I'm actually going to have to use something way too small. Because I've made a few ships, and... Oh, no. I made a few ships, and some of them have actually been successful ships, you know? So when you do that, you save the design. And then when you've saved the design, you can then use the projector to project the design and help you build them later.
How do you save the design? So, for example, this rover of mine,
Mhm.
if I was to...
you have to look at it, have your crosshair over it, and for me, it's like Control B. So you're gonna have to look at your controls and find out what it is exactly for you.
You see, that's actually part of the problem, because when I look at my controls, some of them are actually for keyboards.
Ooh. Do you have a keyboard you can connect?
I mean, I have a wired one, I guess, if I really want to get the full experience, but I've just gotten so used to controllers, I don't think I'd be able to.
Yeah. Well, would you be...
Maybe I can change it.
Yeah, maybe. I actually need to make a small projector for this to work, which is kind of a nuisance. So that's another thing. Most things in this game is just quite simply the case of big works with big and small works with small, you know?
I need to figure out what button it is to make big and small blocks.
Oh,
The only way that I was able to get small blocks for my my rover was because I placed down the seat first.
yeah.
Also, I had so many issues trying to build the suspension and the wheels for it,
Oh, yeah.
because I actually had to fucking mine the ground below it so I could put on the suspension and make sure the wheel fit.
Okay.
Is there no easier way to do that, or...?
Yep. Landing gear. I'm using the landing gear right now, as you can see. Well, as you may be able to see. You can plonk that down.
It's heavily delayed, but I'm sure.
Yeah. So when you get it, you can literally plonk it down, make it, and it will start attached to your base, right? Meaning that once
Yes.
you've then attached it, you can then build on top of a landing gear.
You say that, but I built a landing gear once so I can unlock all the other blocks. And I tried building on top of it. I tried placing a block on top, but it was just red, even though I had the material in my inventory.
Did you...
Maybe I fucked up somehow. I wouldn't put it past me.
Well, if you keep watching, I did just build one in my one, so you can see what I did.
Yeah.
And see if it's different to what you've done.
I need to figure out how to make blocks smaller. Because building these smaller landing gear seems like it would help.
Okay, I have a specific button to do it, but what also works is pressing the button that I used to get it out again. So like, I can
What do you
literally...
mean?
So, for example, as you can see, mine's numbered 1 through 9 on my selection screen. However,
Yeah.
so like if I click 9 to click on my O2H2 generator, and if I just keep clicking on 9, it swaps between large and big. So clicking on it, clicking on it a second time changes the size, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't work for me. To actually open the build menu, I have to press right thumbstick, and then I have to find what I want to build, and then I want to press right bumper, and then I got to maneuver it in the world. Then I right trigger it. If it's not the right direction, I have to use the D-pad to flip around. Oh fuck!
Well,
So remember when you used your jetpack and you flew into the door?
you just done something.
I flew into a wall.
Oh. I'm guessing...
But it wasn't
I'm
even a
hoping-
big wall. It was the wall to my oil rig drill.
Oof. I'm hoping you're still near your base though, right?
Oh yeah, I'm right next.
Well, that's good then, as long as you haven't, you know,
Oh,
done a trip
I-
away.
no. I have been so scared to go anywhere outside of 2.5 kilometers away from my base.
Oh yeah.
I'm a little pussy. I'm just staying put.
I get it. You want to wait till you've got something to control it properly before you do that anyway.
I'm waiting to make sure I have something to come home to. You know,
Yeah.
I want a home.
Oh, is this not classed as having any power? God damn it. Why not?
Because I guess power doesn't go through the landing gear.
It's supposed to. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. You know what? I was just trying to keep going and showing you how the little projector works, but it doesn't matter. You get it.
You're meant to be the veteran. Maybe I should look at the marketplace now that I know I was doing things correctly the first time.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, right? I don't really like the marketplace stuff. Like, some of those ship designs are so grand and so amazing to look at, but so rarely are they actually useful.
Oh yeah, I can believe that.
It's like, I certainly wouldn't say no to, you know, just using it to take a look at things from time to time.
I was just gonna say though, like that's the point.
Yeah, just
Like
take a
all
look
like
at
these other people that are far more artistically inclined than I or you
Mhm.
would be able to build like, let's say the fucking Pillar of Autumn from Halo, which
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
can
that
almost
has been
guarantee
built
someone's
in.
made. I believe that, and I believe they've made plenty of other ships from other shows.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen a few fights. I've seen literally two pillars of autumn fighting each other. I've
Oh,
seen
that would be
Star
nice.
Trek ships fighting each other with shielding mods.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of things.
So, is there PvE in this game?
Yes,
Because I noticed that there's a factions tab.
yes.
I found two other ones. Cool. I found two other factions whilst I was flying around the planet.
You find
But-
factions mainly when you're in the skies.
I might have found them when I was in the skies when I was flying, but I didn't. I thought I found their bases. Also, I found a pirate
there's
base.
bases as well.
Yeah, I found a pirate base. So how does it work, this PvE?
So you can build attachments, like you can build weapon attachments and stuff to your
Oh
ships.
no, you used them in that mission we were talking about. It was really fun.
So it's essentially that. You just have to build a combat-worthy ship.
Okay, but how do you find them? Is it just air, or can it be ground too?
They do sometimes have ground bases, I believe, but I honestly couldn't say well enough. If I'm
So
being...
how do you find them? Are they just flying there? Do you get like a little beacon pop up?
Well, yeah, because they have antennas going as well.
Oh, so I guess it's kind of like No Man's Sky. It's like a convoy. You spot them.
Yeah,
You
sort
can
of thing.
choose to destroy them.
Yeah, sometimes
I
they'll
also-
actually actively come for you as well.
I also saw that there's a reputation tab.
Yes, if you attack them, they will get more pissy with you. Sometimes in space there is
Sure.
also neutral factions,
Okay.
and you can
What-
attack them and
how-
make them hostile.
How do you up your rep, and what does it do?
Strangely enough, killing wolves will up your rep.
What's a wall?
A wolf.
A wolf, sorry.
It's a woof woof.
Wait, an actual woof woof?
Yes,
There are creatures in this game?
if you activate them, there is.
You can activate creatures in this game?
Uh-huh. By the way, I've just loaded up another save to show you my biggest abandoned project yet,
Why do you abandon it?
because it was too big.
Oof.
Have I loaded into a new save yet?
No, you're loading.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh, yep, you loaded it. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
What is that?
That is the Olympus cruiser that never got finished.
That's a cool name. That is a huge fucking base you got going on.
Oh, it's a tiny base. Hayden, what you're looking at is the fucking cruiser.
Sean, what I think you seem to forget is I'm literally a fucking pillar in the sands. That's my base.
Yeah.
Your quote-unquote tiny base is 10 times the size of mine.
That base is also actually much smaller than the other base I've got on the other world. It's just on the other world it looks smaller because it's outside.
So why'd you abandon this? Because this looks cool. I see the hangar bays. I'm assuming they've like released fighters or something.
Honestly, just because I just never got around to finishing it. And yeah, there's hangar bays on the bottom of it. If you keep watching for a second, you'll see that I'm actually launching what is of this ship.
I think it would be amazing to have a ship like that could launch like ground vehicles and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for helping me with my button issue. That's been pissing me off.
Once I
I've
get
only
this,
been playing for 2 days and I've already been annoyed by the mechanics.
once I get this ship into space properly, I will show you. I'll give you a quick tour of what's done so far. I'm sure by now I've started launching it on yours, right?
You have. You just started launching it. There's water in this game?
No, that's
God, I
ice.
really fucked myself. Wait, that's ice?
Yeah, yeah.
So there's not water in this game?
No, well, there's actually a very popular water mod, but no, not actual water.
You can actually get mods on the console version. Again, it's in the marketplace. I haven't looked at them, but I'm assuming they're probably the same as the PC ones, within reason.
Yeah, probably. They'll probably be okay. So forward. So 1 second. Backwards. There we go. Back thrust. Here is the biggest. Some of the biggest tips that actually. Wait, no. I'm being an idiot. One of the biggest tips I'm going to give you is when you go to make something that flies, you want to manually control the engine.
What do you mean by manually control it?
You'll see in a second from what I'm about to do.
I mean, in that mission you fly a pretty huge ship and pretty intuitive with the controller.
Oh yeah.
The joystick makes it really easy.
Yeah. It's really easy to fly, but it's more the fact of, so if you see here, right, what you'll see in a second is I've got the ship aiming up, right? It's hovering at the moment, but whenever I actually go upwards, I'm having to hold down and use full maximum power constantly, right?
Okay.
However, if you put increased thrust and decreased thrust on your controller binds, you can then set it so you can manually control how much thrust your ship gives out. Which is going to sound stupid, but seriously, when you're getting to space, it is going to take a lot of manual control to do it right.
I don't actually have those binds at the bottom. You know, we have. Well, watch the video again. I don't have it along the bottom.
I'm presuming you've got some form of quick press, like some way to quickly access.
Well, not really intuitive, but kinda.
It's just more the fact that.
For example, for the welder, the grinder, and the drill, you use the D-pad for that, and when you have a gun, it's also the D-pad.
Because see,
But, yeah.
Because here's the point that I'm making, right? So I'm flying this thing to space, right? I am using less than 10% of its power, and it's flying at full speed, meaning I'm using less than 10% of the fuel. Which, considering how difficult and how fuel costly it can be to get to space, can be
Especially using a ship that big.
Yeah, exactly. And
Is this a creative mode ship, or is this a
no,
normal?
this is a ship I'm trying to make.
This is a genuine. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, this is a genuine big bad boy.
Okay, that makes me understand it more why you gave up. Not just the resources alone. But, to be fair, now that you have all your new tricks and your piston drill and your...
I've already got that one in this save.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah. And this thing is still a fucking project. However, one of the reasons I actually came back onto this save was so I can save the exoskeleton that I've got so far. So if we end up doing really well on our save and we want to have a massive ship, we can maybe use this one out for size, you know?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm waiting until the ship is in 0 Gs and then I can just leave it to float. Oh shit, I got really close.
Does it not have a... Well, to be fair, it's pretty bare bones. I doubt a gravity generator
No, not yet.
was top of your list.
Oh shit. You'll actually see on my thing there is a hostile salvage station nearby me.
Salvage station in space.
Mm-hmm.
Could you technically just take one of them over?
Yes, you could. It's very difficult though, but you could do that.
Difficult how?
As in, they are constantly shooting back at you.
Oh. Is there any way to stop them?
By destroying their guns.
And that's it?
Well, if you destroy their guns, they can't shoot back.
True, but then what if I want to put guns on it? Got guns of my own.
Alright, I'll show you. I have literally just gotten into 0Gs now. Oh yeah, magnet bullets, right? So, if I take my grinder to my control seat, right? On the bottom right, you'll see that I can grind it down to how far it can go down functional, and then below that it says hack.
Yes.
When you go to on an enemy ship, you want to grind it down to below the hack line, and then build it back up, and that makes it yours.
Oh,
So you've got
okay.
to do
Okay,
that
that
on
makes
enemy
that makes
ships.
sense.
The difficult part of enemy ships is they often have hidden remote controls which stop you from hacking the engines. So you've got to like half tear the ships apart. Alright, well anyway, as I was going to show you, this is tour de ship. So as you can tell, this is what was to be one day the control room. Very bare bones, but the ultimate plan was to essentially at this bit have hangar bay doors to use as essentially blast shielding, and then have it as a massive like glass dome. Like, have you seen the Atlantis, as in the kids movie Atlantis?
How dare you call it a kids movie? People die in that.
I know, it's an amazing movie, I love it to bits, but
Amazing
you've
movie.
seen that, haven't
Right.
you? So
Yeah,
like the big
fucking
glass
submarine.
front. Yeah, the big glass front on that submarine. That is what I had envisioned for this thing.
Oh, that'd be
Alright.
cool.
And then if we go back over here, these are the jump drives. I have attempted to make 4 in this ship, so that this ship can jump long distances in one. However, jump drives are extremely costly when it comes to fuel. They suck up your power like a motherfucker.
I mean, if you're jump driving, you should probably be jump driving from one base to the next.
Exactly, yeah.
So, how many planets are there in this game? There's Earth, the Moon, and Mars. Is that it?
That is another reason why I actually started again. 1 second. I'll let you know after I've finished my tour. Oh, I thought I had more of this ready. I'm in the drill room at the moment, which is an
God, those jump
airtight...
drives are fucking huge.
What's that?
Your jump drives are giant.
Yeah. This is the drill room. I honestly am a little disappointed. I thought this... ha ha ha, very funny.
You named your world, don't give up. I like it.
I know, you know, the world that I gave up on.
Because you didn't listen.
I know. Oh, here we go. So I do actually have all the controls set for this thing. So maybe I can just pop them. So drill bay doors, open and close, drill pistons, reverse, and there we are. So yeah, this whole drill hangar was meant to be so I could fly up the side of an asteroid, open the drill bay doors.
Oh, and then stick out your drill and mine it.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Stick out the drill on the hinge, and then have it mine on, yeah.
Which is really cool.
So yeah, see, I definitely, I put a lot of thought into this thing. It's just...
You did.
It was just a lot of work. And to be fair, this is what's annoying me. I need to stop, I need to get it going again, because I did most of the hard part, you know?
You did. You got the frame, and it actually flies.
Uh-oh.
You can get it to space and back. What?
There's a SPRT antenna. I think one of those drones is sizing up my ship.
Yeah, when you were doing the drill thing, I just saw that drone fly right in front of you when you went into the menu.
Is it disabled? It's got a gun on it, but it's not firing at me. Oh well, you know, I'm just gonna ignore it. It's ignoring me. I switched off my jetpack and forgot I was in space. Anyway, yeah, as you can see. So yeah, we've got that thing working. I'm just going to leave that because... Actually, no, that's sorry, I need to tuck it back away. There you go. I'll leave you to do that. Anyway, back onto the tour. Yeah, we've also then got the cargo area. Oh, fuck's sake. This ship isn't designed to carry too much cargo. It's only got 2 cargo slots full. But, I mean, honestly, 2 cargo slots is gonna hold a lot of stuff anyway.
Yeah.
And then the next room along from that is the fuel. As you can imagine, a ship like this has to have a lot of fuel.
Oh yeah, the amount of engines alone.
Mm-hmm. This is the little docking bay that I just went to. Fuel, and then there's the oxygen for when, you know, I actually build walls on this thing. And then this ship was essentially made to be a mobile base, because in the next room that you'll see, I then do have an assembler and a refinery sitting ready to go. The medical area, which I actually need, with the H2O2 generators. What else am I looking for? And then it's just batteries here. Battery room, nice big battery room. And then over here is the engine bay, right? I'm not sure if you looked at all at how slowly I was turning this thing, but this thing has fucking 6 gyroscopes on it, and that thing, it's turning as slow as anything. Is Hayden coming back? Hey, you're back. Oh, no.
I'm back.
Oh,
Yes.
wait. I spent this time trying to take over a
on
drone.
the workshop.
A what?
It's a Star Wars thing.
Yeah, but what did you say?
One sec.
Hello again.
Hello.
Why did you disappear?
My phone buzzed. For some reason, whenever I get a notification, it fucks up everything. You, specifically.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I've got to say, a lot of parts of the ship is a lot cruder than my other ones. Like, thinking about it, like, just going through it now, I've just realised how much I missed the automatic doors on my main base.
Well, that's because you're more skilled. You did more.
Jesus, the amount of engines on this thing. Did you see the end of my tour? I don't know, were you watching on my phone, on your phone?
My phone died.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Were you watching on your phone?
Yes, sadly.
Well, if you just want the round up, the end of the tour was the gun systems that were built to be on the top. The engine bay, which is gigantic, and then under the engine bay is actually the hangar bay for two smaller ships.
Oh, cool.
That's how unsizingly big I've made this thing.
Yeah, but for valid reasons.
Yeah. Ship equals cool, being the main one.
I'm right. That's a very good reason.
On that note, Control B. Static grid. Static grid. How dare you, game? This is clearly a ship grid. Rename. What did I say it was called?
The Olympus cruiser. I went on the workshop whilst I got disconnected, and I'm looking at a Star Wars battle right now, and it's really cool.
Yeah, a lot of people have designed some amazing ships. You get venerators and everything.
I know, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Oh, cool.
It's a Venator versus a Providence, which is the droid ship. And it's well designed.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know, I mean, it's not perfect, because when you go inside, it's kind of shit.
Yeah.
There's nothing there except, like, circuitry and stuff. But
Yeah.
if you're just looking at it from the exterior, it looks really cool. And to think, even if this was built in creative mode, this could come in time.
Yeah. Oh my god, no, 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 no!
I meant to assume your ship is coming down.
What's that?
I meant to assume your ship is coming down.
Not yet. But my god, it just got very close. So apparently the ship, through all that time, wandered ever so slightly closer to the salvage station, and 2 salvage drones just came and tried to rip apart my ship.
Oh, fuck that.
I am hoping that I caught it before any damage was done. Because if I didn't, oh no. But
Yeah,
literally, it tore a small part off of the little fucking bay I have, the junction, you know?
Fuck me. Drones are a lot more powerful than they look.
Well, they were literally salvage drones, you know, so they were designed with a specific thing of tearing apart my base, yeah. I hope that drones. Like, I'm literally just recently saved the ship, so I really hope the drones didn't do anything.
Yeah, you really don't want that ship. Your pride and joy going down, do you?
Oh my god, it turns like an absolute motherfucker.
I hear your mouse moving, trying to find it. Help.
Yeah. I need more gyroscopes on it. Like, I want it to feel heavy, but not this heavy. I am, however, now very purposely crash landing the ship, because honestly, when you save sometimes you just gotta crash land things.
Fuck yeah.
It's very fun.
So cool.
I did it with the SS Legacy, so I'll do it with this. The Novak accidentally ended up dying because, like, the actual working ship class, the Novak that I had, ended up dying because I crashed it into an asteroid by accident.
Fuck.
The ship was torn in half. I actually died, but thankfully I had a fucking medic thing on it.
Could you fucking imagine if you didn't?
Oh yeah.
All that work. Oh.
I mean, the ship, like I said, the ship was torn in half. There was no way to rebuild it, so it was still very much the case of that.
Oh, I'm sure, but I'm sure.
Are you
it was
wanting
just
to
like
watch
the
the
whole
ship
lot.
crash, by the way?
Fuck yeah, sure, why not?
Right.
Now that my phone's actually back on, why
I
not?
was about to say, I'll pause the stream until you're ready.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll get a bit closer to the ground. Also, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but in this server, in this game, I had a mod on to make it that I can go faster.
You personally or your ship?
Everything. However, something else that I liked about it is the fact that you can go the fastest. Small ships can then go almost as fast as you, but large ships could go slower. That's what I liked about that speed mod that I had on.
Alright, I'm here.
Trying to make that die as well. No. Holy shit, the ship bounced. Holy shit.
Oh shit, that is some sturdy fucking ship you built.
I know, right? It's actually still in good condition. Like, not flyable. Much of it is on fire, but I mean,
It's there.
the main engines are still going. Power's still up. And as a matter of what side did the ship hit? Oh yeah, it definitely went front first. It definitely went front first. Oh shit. Oh shit, there's a big crater to where the front of it landed.
I think I broke the droid ship.
Oh, do you actually try and use it?
No, I can't. I don't think you can. And if you can, I can't find the seat. But
You definitely can. There'll be a seat to use it somewhere.
I'm sure there is. But the Venator almost tore a hole directly through it. I just finished it off. And now its guns are targeting the half that I cut off.
Nice.
But I think I broke it a little bit. The Venator's dead and gone. It's the control bit clearly got messed up immediately. Although the droid ship is far better designed than the Republic one.
Yeah?
It's
Was it
an
made by
actual
the same
hangar.
guy, or-
Oh yeah, it's what's a versus scenario, so I'm assuming
yeah,
it's
yeah.
made by. The actual bridge looks really cool. There's a bunch of seats, control panels and stuff. It looked cool. But on the Venator there was nothing. Oh my god, there's even fucking fully designed corridors and shit. This is cool. On the Venator it's just bare bones, there's nothing there. But
So-
to be fair, in the actual movie you don't really go there.
Yeah. Real quick, if you're watching the stream, I actually just got into a ship that's crash landing into Earth or something right now. And this is actually one of the pirate ships that I stole access to. But I've lost complete access, don't know how. And yeah, now the pirate ship's about to crash.
Damn.
I'm not going to sit and watch this one though, but I'm just kind of going quickly around it so you can see roughly what the whole thing looks like. It's actually really cool but in sleek design. Like seriously, I don't understand how people do these sort of things. It just makes me jealous.
It makes me really jealous. Seeing them use half blocks effectively makes me very sad
Yeah.
that I can't.
Alright. I am, however, now flying to my shipyard, because this game that I've just joined into is my creative game, you see.
Oh, fair.
So my plan is to just nip to my shipyard and then I can show you some of the actual ship designs that I have been able to get operational. Because funnily enough, I don't actually... Any of the saves that I've had that had operational ship designs no longer actually exist.
What's they done?
Well, the saves didn't go well. The ship design did, but the saves themselves not so much.
Why not? What buggage with the saves?
Nothing really. I just got like bored of them. I just tried to bite off more than I chew, and I wanted to start another one. A lot of it was definitely the case of starting, like having my save be in a game that wasn't viable. You know? Does that make any sense?
No, I'm confused.
So a lot of the issues was the fact that I had, like, I just hadn't made a good system. The bases were crap. Like, I made the occasional good-looking ship, but the bases are crap. This here that I'm looking at right now is the Olympian, another one of my half-assed projects, which was going to have a gravity cannon, but ended up failing.
Actually looks really cool. I like that. That reminds me of a No Man's Sky freighter.
Yeah, it does. It looks kind of like it, doesn't it?
Ah, you know what? That's something I'm probably going to aim to do when we
What?
play together.
Yeah,
I
really.
want to make my ship, the one that I fucking fell in love with when we were playing.
Yeah.
A hardcore one.
I've
I
got
want to remake multiple ships.
I've got so many half-made ships, but this one here that I've got here, this is just one that I thought, you know, I want to try and make something creative. And that was kind of half the issue, is the fact that I tried to make a ship before knowing fully how to play the game. You know?
Yeah, but now you understand a bit more.
However, this lovely fucker here that I've just entered, this lovely fucker, I'm going to have to figure
Pelican.
out... Yeah, you remember this, don't you?
Of course I do. I play Halo.
No, I was more meaning... Oh, never mind then. I was more meaning...
Oh,
you
wait,
remember
fuck,
this
yeah!
when I built it and showed you it.
I do remember. Oh god, you built that? I forgot about that entirely.
It's an ugly piece of shit, but I love it.
It is an ugly piece of shit, but it's a Pelican. you designed it well. Well enough that I could recognize exactly what it is the moment I saw it. That must count for something.
Exactly.
Clearly you did something.
Oh my god. These sounds are so textured. This game feels so However, thank God I've saved backups for everything here. Stop, you piece of shit. Ah, that's it. I have so little engines on the front of this one that I've always got to face it rear to stop it. Really? Do I have no upwards facing engines? Okay. Oh, fucking hell, fucking hell. Oh my god, don't crash! Oh god. Just hearing that ship howl whenever I fucking crash it. So for whatever reason, this ship can't sit still. It also has no... Oh, my downwards thrust has all been broken for whatever reason. Oh, that's annoying. Is that the issue with all of my Pelicans, or just these ones? Oh, why did I take a screenshot, Sean?
I had that.
Here we go, yes. New Pelicans, all good.
Oh, this Bennett's is fucked. Flying around trying to repair it.
I'm just trying to figure out how I get into my Pelican.
Base, how are so many things on fire?
Here we go, here's a working Pelican at least. Oh, hey, you want to see me blow up a Pelican with another Pelican?
Always.
Alright, let's get this thing moving. Oh, those were some good hits right there.
Jesus. Flying directly towards it and shooting.
Alright, now let's go see that destruction, because what's the point of blowing stuff up if you don't enjoy the destruction? Oh, yep, that is... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, there we go.
I am a big fan of that door.
I know, it's nice, isn't it?
Mm.
The only issue is it's not airtight.
I'm pretty sure I said that when you first sent it as well. Is it not?
No, you can't
I
make
guess
things airtight like that.
Yeah, when it's a hinge, I guess it isn't.
Amazingly enough, this thing actually looks like it would still be flyable. Oh my god.
Just like
It can,
actual Pelican, Stardew.
it can still fucking limp.
There may be holes in it, that doesn't mean it don't work.
It doesn't work well. Anakin suicide! Oh, I missed. Okay, never mind.
It's a whole lot of something for a whole lot of nothing.
And now it can suicide. Oh, come on, don't miss again.
I'm trying to make things seriously.
Were these light armor blocks? Yeah. I kind of want to make a ship like this with the heavy armor blocks, because those ones are real sturdy. However,
Expensive and heavy?
yeah, exactly.
I guess you should really only use them for things that aren't going to be leaving the atmosphere.
Yeah, that was kind of my thought as well. I'm actually going to show you the SS Novak because... Oh god, yeah, this happened. I forgot about that. So, I've just spawned in the SS Novak, right? And you're going to see what some of the issue with it was. Right? This is why. This is something you need to note, by the way. Never ever save your ship when it's attached to a base.
Oh, because when you spawn it in, would it also then spawn on the base?
Uh-huh. Spawned in. So remember that land base you looked at and said, "Oh, that looks really cool." Yeah, this is literally the whole thing.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, this is the whole land base, even down to the working fucking drills. This base had 2 drills. It had one for the ice and one for the minerals. And yeah, oh me. All right. However, I do still have a working node, meaning I can just take it off. Oh, thank God. There we go. Ready to unlock. Okay, power's off. Why is power off? Recharge. There we go.
You've got some pretty well designed ships.
Thank you. The Olympus, the Novak even, is however a completely civilian ship. It is completely unarmed. With, as you shall see through me showing you, a flight deck, as every ship needs to have.
Every flight deck.
Random viewing holes for viewing reasons. An assembler. It's got the assembler and the refinery on board. Because yet again, it's meant with a similar purpose. It's meant to be a small and mobile base, essentially. Except this one's a lot smaller, so it's got a lot less power abilities. Still has air and the ability to produce more fuel on the move. And yeah, that's about it. The Novak is a lot smaller design, but yeah.
Can you mirror things?
You can on, it's really stupid, you can on creative mode.
So dumb. That would be such a useful thing. I noticed that because I'm building turrets on the Venator to try and fight back, and it's mirroring them. And I'm just thinking that would be such a useful thing to be able to do.
Yeah.
On the actual game. It just makes things look so sleek.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
I mean, you can mirror it by yourself, but that's just so difficult and tedious because you could mess up easily.
Yeah. Where is the actual Novak? There we go, SS Novak. Replace. Yes. There we go. Alright, what else do I have to show off? Do you remember me talking about the Beagle?
The name is familiar.
This is actually my first space-worthy ship. However... No. What's that? Yeah.
Not dumb. Yeah,
Well, it's my exploration ship, and it was you that came up with the name, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, fuck, it was.
Yeah, this is the Beagle. It's a tiny little ship. It's got small weapon systems, and honestly, it's made for pretty much just exploration.
Now that reminds me of a fucking No Man's Sky
Yeah.
explorer.
Oh yeah, I have to go to page 2, turn on the ions, turn off the thrusters, and then yeah, this thing's space-worthy. However, if I remember correctly, I think I had to replace this design because I don't think the ion and thruster mix actually works for going to space and whatnot. Like, I think you need hydrogen to take off from a planet, you know?
Yeah. You know what I want to make?
What?
Fucking base elevator.
That is something that comes into a lot of people's minds, apparently.
I know, it was one of the suggestions, which is why it's in my mind. When you hover over that game mode, in the description, and one of the suggestions for creative mode was build a space elevator. Or dig a hole to the center of the Earth.
I've never done that one. Surprisingly enough, because whenever I have the option to, I usually try to drill for the center of the Earth. I'm now a bit confused on why I haven't tried that yet.
I'm just worried about what happens if you get there.
Oh yeah.
Because, like, does it just flip you back around when you technically get to the other side? Is there, like, a core that when you touch you die?
Maybe.
Because if that's true, then aren't you going to lose all your shit? Oh god, I just caused a huge chain reaction.
So
all the engines inside the ship are blowing up.
I've just created a ship, by the way. I've just got a ship, by the way. That this was made when I was about at the level that you are, and it was just the first thing I decided to go for. Is the SS Legacy.
Oh fuck.
Just a random.
I mean, it functions, and that's what matters.
Yeah, exactly. It flies and it looks nice and stupid. It's like,
It
have you
does.
ever seen Treasure Planet?
Yes.
Yeah,
Love that movie.
that's exactly what I had in mind when I built this thing.
I could see it. That was actually the thing that came into mind, and also the USS Constitution from Fallout 4.
Oh yeah. Alright, Hayden. Are you ready to watch me broadside this base?
The space.
This base.
Oh, the base. Yes. Definitely.
Alright. All guns!
Oh,
Fire! Oh, I missed by a mile. All guns! Fire now!
Kind of cool.
God damn. I love the idea of having a broadsider ship.
Yeah, that's actually an interesting idea. Obviously not a ship.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like actually having just like a broadsider. Like I think that's... see, this is the thing. I want to have a proper attack vessel design as well.
Oh yeah. I liked your idea with the Olympus, having hangar bay doors, and the idea of having like a couple fighters in there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what the thoughts are for it.
What would be good is if you could put a script on those fighters.
Yeah, to be automated.
Have them launch, fight by themselves, and like your drone, return to base when they're done.
Hmm. It
Oh,
would
that
be
would be amazing.
difficult to do, but it would be
Very
pretty damn
difficult.
cool. But then
Obviously,
again,
get the script from someone else.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fuck doing that.
hmm But then again, another thing to consider as well is, yeah, the fact if we were going together, I presume what we would do is build one ship to, you know, control between the two of us. You know?
What do you control between? What do you mean by control between the two of us?
Well, you know, we'd like build a massive fucking spaceship, and we would both share responsibility for controlling it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm meaning.
but how do we both share responsibility?
It's actually quite easy. You can just have someone doing the auxiliary system sort of thing, and someone being primary fighting. And then, you know,
Oh,
if
so
you
like
ever
someone piloting, someone shooting,
yeah,
kind of deal.
you could have that. I have just spawned in something that obviously isn't going to work where I am. But this is actually my trailer cab idea.
Looks like a Tonka truck. I like it.
And the whole point of it is to design this one thing, which is the trailer cab, which has that back bit there on a spinny area. And then once you do that, you can then create trailers for it,
Oh, that'd be useful.
for all of its basic needs. Obviously I can't attach it properly in space, but you'll get the idea. So yeah, I've kind of got this basic trailer design, and then you could build on top of it.
That'd be useful for transporting over a distance.
Well, my initial thought of it was for recovering ships that had come down from space. Like, you know, if you'd had to bring a ship down that wasn't very...
if you have to ditch a ship as well.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Just, yeah, there's a few uses for that, but this is, yet again, another design I've thought of, but it's just not gone far. I need to actually design more rovers, because as you can see, my rover amounts are a little lacking. Unfortunately.
One more thing before we stop. I asked about planets.
There are several, there's not just 3, so you've got, at the very least, you have Earth, Mars, the Moon, Triton, alien planet, and then there's another new planet that I can't think of the name of. Either way, sorry, I'll be right back. I just need to nip to the toilet. Sorry, I'm back. In. You are either muted or not here. Hayden. Hello.
So it just has to go off at the best times, doesn't it?
Yeah. How long were you talking for?
What?
How long were you talking for?
Me? Oh, I wasn't talking at all.
Ah, okay.
You weren't even back yet, so.
I'm not sure if you're still watching the stream, by the way, but I used the SS Legacy to ram the Olympian. And
They bully that poor ship like that.
what's that?
They bully that poor ship like that.
I know, right? And it's beautiful. I've also realised that there's something you can do as yourself, right? You see my dampeners? It's on auto. It's actually something you can do, like when you fly on a ship, you know, so that you don't just slam into a wall when you put on your dampeners when you start flying.
Yes.
So yeah, it matches the ship speeds. But turns out you can actually do it with big ships to other big ships as well.
Oh fuck.
Because yeah, if I just jump away from the ship, right, and deactivate my dampeners, boop, and boop, is what happens. And when you see it, all I want you to think about is just imagine if you were to accidentally do that whilst inside the fucking ship.
I like the blast door system you got going on.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Hmm.
Again, I feel like what I've done with a lot of these ships is just experimented with ideas that I will later apply to other ships.
Yeah. I get that. Makes sense.
I'm guessing you're going to be going off soon, yeah?
Yeah.
Well then, one thing you'll be pleased to know is that both of these ships are now on a collision course for Earth.
I need to see.
Also, the reason that I was doing this ramming with the SS Legacy is because that's actually what the front of the ship's designed for. It's designed with heavy armor so that it can ram.
Cool.
So again, that's...
So,
What's that?
there's a purpose.
Yeah, exactly. So that's definitely going to become one of the designs of my, like, the end ship that I end up making with all the designs put together. It's gonna
You see, it's a
have-
good thing you did this.
Yeah?
Like, you built a bunch of random ships that are kind of crap, and some are kind of useful.
Yeah, because you know what designs you want.
So, you said there were... how many planets? 6?
Actually, okay, so I double checked. So
Yeah.
there's Earth, there's the Moon for Earth, there's Mars, and then there's the Mars Moon Europa.
Oh, cool.
So
Yeah.
that on that note, yeah, that should be where you would
I thought Europa was in, like, Saturn.
Maybe it is, but they've just designated it to Mars in this because there's no Saturn.
But, oh, that'd be cool. A gas giant with asteroid rings.
It would be. And then there's Triton, or no, sorry, like
No, Triton, yeah.
yeah, there is a Triton. Oh, okay, Hayden, quick decision. Legacy and the Olympus has split off from each other. Which one do we follow?
Olympus, bigger.
Okay. Well then, I'm just gonna wave goodbye to our fairly well ship. Got the sense of crash straight into the mountains. Um, one second, I had it on my phone because I was curious myself. Okay, so we have Earth-like and the Moon. We have Mars and Europa. We have Triton, Pertam, and then the alien planet and Titan.
What is?
It seems to be some form of variation on like a sandy planet.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Although, literally Mars.
Yeah.
People are really good at designing shit.
I know, right? It's insane.
I'm on the Enterprise right now.
Okay, this thing's about to hit the ground. For me,
It's about to hit the ground on your screen. I still got like 30 minutes of waiting. Yeah, you're still in space on my screen.
Oh, okay.
You just got rid of the big blue pole thing.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah. It seems every time I left the stream, it got more and more delayed.
Well, as it just clanked into the side of the planet.
Wasn't satisfying.
Yeah, always is. I kind of want to get the DLC. Like, I obviously don't have any money for it, but a part of me wants to get the DLCs for this.
DLCs?
On that note, yeah, do you get access to DLCs on Xbox?
Yeah, one of them gives access to Triton, which is why I didn't know
Oh.
if it's I don't know if it's actually a planet, or if it's just access to the scenario on Triton.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I
There's-
think a lot of them's access to the scenario.
But you say that, but there's a lot of building parts that come with the DLC.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's also why.
Like there's a gate that comes with it's called the Frostbite DLC. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Triton
yeah.
one. And there's this really awesome gate that comes with it. But obviously, gotta buy it. They're not that expensive,
No,
but
no.
you know, money is still money.
And I have none of it, which is why I haven't bought it yet.
Yeah, well, that says it all.
The flight deck is completely gone.
I know it's just about to crash for me. It's fucking rockets to the ground, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And crash. Oh fuck! The whole front of it just disintegrated.
Yeah. I'm just kind of going through it now, just trying to... Oh, well, the power's fully gone for it, because I can't open the doors. Now here's the question, right? If there was anyone in the cryogenic bay, would they have survived? Wow, the cryogenic bay is completely untouched.
Nice.
Which, you know something, is actually brilliant, because I actually... Oh, that's a really good test. Okay, okay, that's good. I actually specifically armored the cryo bay.
Oh, so in case there was a crash, anyone who was in there.
A crash, or just generally the ship getting shot at. Yeah.
What's the point of the cryo bay?
Honestly, I think it's more for when you're on servers. I don't... This is something I'm curious to find out when you and I play together. Because the whole point of it, so it comes up saying cryo rooms can store players while they are disconnected from a server. So yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah, if you're on a server, you don't disappear, you know.
Oh, that's gonna be
Yeah, so
interesting.
you would then have to hide in a cryo bay.
Hmm.
So this is kind of my point of, I'm very curious to what will happen with me and you. Will we need our own cryo bays, or will they just be completely pointless, you know?
Well, we're not playing on a server, we're just doing peer-to-peer connection, you know, so...
But at the same time, it might be the case of, okay, your character doesn't disappear in peer-to-peer.
God, that would suck.
I don't know, I wouldn't mind it, because think about it, it would actually be pretty cool.
It would be pretty cool waking up in a cryo bay
Ooh,
every time.
ooh. I think you do. I think you would need to, and here's why. Okay.
Go on.
So imagine we're on a ship, right? You decide it's time to come off,
Sure.
and you come off, and then obviously I continue flying the ship. Where are you gonna respawn? In the middle of space. Because your position would have stayed the
Well,
same,
the
however the ship
game-
would have moved.
The game might be smart and save your position to where you are in the ship.
Potentially.
Although I think
But
it makes
then-
far more than saving in the cryotube.
Yeah. But then it then also becomes the case of if it does save on the ship, what happens if the ship's destroyed?
Oh yeah. Well, that's the same thing with the cryotube. What happens if the cryotube's destroyed?
You die.
So what? You just respawn and you're dead?
No, you die. Well, yeah, I suppose so. I don't know what happens, like, if you come back online. Because I watched a server clan v clan raid, and the end goal was to get to their stasis pods. You see?
Yeah.
And when they got there, they cut off the power to the room, and you just saw all of the people who were clearly offline in the stasis pods just fall out of it and die. Quite brutal, really, killing all those offline people.
So how do servers work on PC? Because on Xbox, you can only, if you're on the Xbox One S like me, you can only have one other person playing with you. If you're on the most modern Xbox One, you can have four people.
Well, in this, it's just like any other game. You know, you can have like, imagine Daisy or something like that.
So what, like 20, 30 people?
Well, there we go. If I go look for a server, 16 people.
That's not bad.
It's not loaded in fully yet. Oh yeah, okay. 16 seems to be the biggest, but I feel like there's more. I feel like we can get much bigger servers. However, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the game struggles with bigger servers as well.
I can believe that.
Because it's like, I tried to join one of these servers before, and the game felt so clanky and laggy, and it just didn't seem to work very well.
Oh, that's a shame.
Actually, I'm going to quickly try and join one, see what happens. See if it's still clanky and laggy for me, or maybe it was my PC's problem. Server's full? Oh, come on. Join game. Because I think, oh, there we go. I saw a 40-man server there.
40? Fuck. You see, that would make more sense for the whole clan raid thing, because it would be a bit weird if there were just 16 people on a server.
Yeah.
Say like 8 of them are in a clan, and 8 of them are also in a clan. 40 man would at least mean you got people going off on their own.
I was kicked from the game by the owner, apparently.
Ooh.
I know, right?
Very good.
Advanced. Alert groups. Compatible versions. Survivor. No, I don't care about mods. Turn off. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of the servers seem to have limits though, because I did try and join one a while back. I don't know, I just didn't stay into it though. Does my history still show up?
Let's see how sturdy the Enterprise is.
Oh yeah, here we go, here's my history. So, I tried the Space Engineers roleplay one once apparently.
How do you roleplay Space Engineers?
Don't know.
Probably why you didn't stick with it.
Maybe. I'm just trying to see if any of these servers are reasonable to join. There we go. One's called D-Sides L. Blah blah. It's got no one in it, but it's got a capacity of 64 players.
Damn.
think that is the biggest capacity I've ever seen, though. But then again, I suppose it's not so much about the game, is it? When it comes to that, it's more about the strength of the servers at that point.
Yeah. Depends on if they're... I doubt they're dedicated, they're probably private ones and stuff.
Yeah,
but
there's a very
not very
small
good
amount of
then.
dedicated ones, and they're all
Yeah.
like 16 players.
So it's like you have the option to do 64, but you probably shouldn't.
Probably. It's hard to say, you know.
Hmm. Yeah, I get it.
I will just join no faction. Earth-like drop pod. Respawn. I'm just generally curious, because I remember the last time I tried to play it, it just was not... Yeah, it still does it. It's like everything seems to freeze over here and there. Connection problem.
Super laggy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think it's going to be cross-platform on the 11th?
I think so. It's hard to say for sure, but I think so.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go now.
Okay.
Thank you for your help. That's genuinely going to help me a lot.
Yeah.
And in the long run, it's going to help you a lot as well, because you won't have to baby me as much.
Oh yeah, see, this is just... yeah, everything goes slow. I really don't... I'm just really scared. Like, I'm hoping it won't, but I'm a bit scared that, like, when we play together, it's gonna act like the servers do.
I mean, there's only going to be 2 of us.
So yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
that's
like
why I'm
they're gonna
hoping
have...
it'll be better. But it just seems like to play on an actual server, you need to have an absolute stellar connection.